Hello, Zuko here. If you don't know, my name is Jess, but I go by Zimmy on the internet because one time I was 15. So, it is fall, which means it's essentially like the last season of the year. We get like, what, 9-10 days of winter in December? Unless, of course, you were Canadian. In which fall here is going to last, if we're lucky, the end of September, maybe even the end of October. Usually no. Usually winter will hit soon. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm hoping that's not true, but then also, like, am I saying I'm pro global warming? I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was time, I guess. It worked kind of well for me over the summer to be like, here's my summer TBR. So I wanted to do my TBR for fall / the end of the year. This is a separate thing to my October TBR because I am going to be announcing all of these spooky reads that I want to get to in October, but I am not doing that right now. So these are all the books that I hope to read by the end of the year, probably excluding October. We'll see. I want to read Small Favours by Erin A. Craig. I'm not even completely sure what this is about. I've heard it's a retelling of something. The cover is so pretty, and I don't know. Ooh, the end papers are so pretty. I think this is a spooky forest book. I'm not even completely sure. I just know that I really want to, like, get to this and read it soon. So there's this. Then I think it is finally time to get to the Wrinkle in Time Quintet, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. There are 5 books here. I read the first one in like 5th grade for school, and I think I enjoyed it. I don't know, I have this box set, so I feel like I'm gonna just want to read them all. Because, like, what if I don't like them and I've just kept this beautiful box set for no reason? I don't know. So, I want to get to these and finally knock them off my shelf. Fall feels like a good time for these books. Am I right? Let me know down below if you read these and you agree that they're fall books. Then, I keep saying in Spooky Month for October that I want to read this. And I bought it, I think my first year on BookTube, so 2017. It's like one of the first 20 books that I put on my Goodreads. This is The Fifth House of the Heart by Ben Tripp. I believe this is about a vampire antique dealer, and I've just been meaning to actually read it. Like, it's not long, it doesn't look intimidating. I just keep not reading it because I struggle with physical books and I don't have this on audio anywhere. But I have been reading a lot of physical books this month, so I feel like I could knock this one out too if I actually wanted to. And I do. So I hope I read this soon. And then I have The Winter of the Witch by Kathrine Arden. So I read The Bear and the Nightingale and The Girl in the Tower, which are the first 2 books in this trilogy, last year, and I just haven't gotten to this one yet. These follow a girl in, like, I think a version of Russia that is very magical. And she can see all of the magical creatures that, like, other people maybe can't, and she has fallen in love with, I believe, the personification of winter, but I can't remember. And I don't know where it's going to end, but this cover does seem to imply some kind of war and army, so that'll be interesting. I don't know, I've just been meaning to read this forever, and I haven't, and these are such cold feeling books. Like, if you want a good winter, late fall read, these books are great, because they just feel very cold and wintry. And these would be good to read, like, next to a fire, under a cozy blanket, with, like, a cup of something hot to drink. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this series. I also have a couple rereads that I want to do before the end of the year. The first one being Over the Woodward Wall by Debora Baker, aka Shauna Maguire. This is the first book in a series, duology? I don't know, they're little novellas set in a world that is kind of, they're stories that are told in middle game, and these are the stories published kind of thing, kind of like how Carry On was fan fiction from Fangirl. And I read this, it was very short, I listened to the audiobook, but I don't think I actually heard a lot of it, and I feel like I zoned out, and the next book is coming out, so I feel like I should reread this and read the next one. So yeah, they're very short, they're very, like, whimsical, they're very portal-y. I think they are a portal fantasy, and I liked them because they're weird, and I like weird portal fantasies. So I hope that I actually can focus when I reread this. Then, lastly, there is the I Hunt Killers trilogy. I really want to spray the edges of these books. I think they would look good with, like, a big, like, either just red edges or, like, blood drips. There's hair on it. Because look at the covers of these books. They're all, like, cool blood splatters. I feel like the pages deserve the same treatment. So let me know if you would like to see me spray these edges. But this is Blood of My Blood. This is book 3. Game is book 2. And I Hunt Killers is book 1. These are all by Lyga. This is a YA, like, kind of detective novel following this kid named Jazz, who is the son of the world's most, like, notorious serial killer. He's gotten into triple digits, and he's been caught and he is in jail. So in this small town, murders have started again, and Jazz this time decides he wants to try and solve them instead of, he was kind of an accomplice with his dad's murders, but he was a minor and like it wasn't really his fault. So I think he was just let off. So he wants to solve these murders. And I really liked this book when I read it, when it first came out. I don't even know what year that was. This one came out when I was like 16, and I read it immediately and then was like, oh, I thought this was a standalone, god damn it. And I had to wait for the sequels, which I kind of did, because I did read Game, and I enjoyed Game. And Game ends on a big cliffhanger, and then I never picked up Blood of My Blood. Like, I picked it up physically, I own it, but I never read it. So I want to reread these. I know I've been saying that, I think, all year. Maybe even last year. I was like, oh, I want to reread a favorite series. That would be these. I think I'm going to finally just do it. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to read them. It's not going to be as scary because I'm rereading the Twilight Saga right now physically, because I couldn't justify listening to the audiobooks. I felt like it would change the experience, and I wanted the same nostalgia that I had back when I was like 12 and reading them for the first time, the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time. So I wanted to physically read these, and I think I am in a place where I can do that now. So I'm hoping to do that soon. If not, like, once I'm done Twilight. I don't know. I feel like I should read House of the Heart once I'm done Twilight to just keep on that vampire roll. And then maybe I'll read these in October along with Spooky Month, but I'm just not sure because I have a lot of books I want to read for Spooky Month. So yeah, these are all of the books that I would like to read before the end of the year. Can I do it? Like, I can, but will I do it? I don't know. We'll see. I hope so. Because I don't have any, like, weird feelings about reading any of these. Sometimes I have that, like, bad executive dysfunction where my brain just doesn't want to consume a certain thing. And I don't think I have that with any of these. Because I do have that with a book that I wanted to read over the summer. Like, for some reason, I cannot make myself read In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. And I want to really bad. But I've hyped this up in my head so much now that I'm scared to read it. Which is really unfortunate because I would like to read it, but my brain is like, no, you can't do that now. So I hope I get to this soon, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, that was all of the books that I would like to read before the end of the year. I hope you all enjoyed it. And next time I see you, I think it'll be Spooky Month. So I will be posting a lot of Halloween themed stuff just because I really like Halloween. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you whenever I do my next video.